Welcome viewers and thank you for watching. I am Marshal of Rohan and this is a Shogun 2 Total War 2-on-2 battle. Here is my army here and my ally was deployed over here. Billy the Kid. Okay, let's see. Well, my army, I had 2 Yari Ki. I'm playing with the Fall of the Samurai army. 2 Yari Ki here. Yari Kachi here. 2 Red Bears. A Bokachi, and here's the general. Also a Marshal of Rohan. My ally, over here, Billy the Kid, had Black Tortoise Force, another Black Tortoise Force, a general, 1 unit of Armstrong guns here, and hidden up in these woods here, he has a Black Bear infantry. Our opponents have some Yari Ki here, a general, 2 Red Bears, or that's 1 Red Bear, Spear Levy, Katana Kachi here. Then the opponent on my side had 2 Yari Kachi, 2 White Tiger Force, a closer look on them, General Bodyguard here, his own Yari Ki, and 2 more White Tiger Force. Basically, my strategy was to get the archery dojo as soon as possible. I thought that this would be a pretty good defensive position around here, this ridge. And I found a strategy that works for me, at the moment anyway, is backing up my Red Bears with Bokachi. Because Red Bears are not the best infantry, so I think that gives them a little extra firepower. The Bokachi do have a longer range than the infantry, so they can hide behind and shoot over. I let my Yari Kachi capture the building, left my general behind here for some support, and left my cav out in the middle here. Basically on this side, his Armstrong gun, this guy rushed in with some cav to try to take it out. As you can see, they didn't even get to it. His Black Tortoise Force was defending it pretty well. And his artillery was very effective in this battle. I mean, just look at the pieces of his line he's taken out with that. I have no experience with artillery in multiplayer. I have used it in single player, where I found it was honestly a little overpowered. I tried not to use it because the AI really couldn't do anything against it, I found. And over on my side, I captured this and I set up my defenses here. Put the Yari Kachi on this side. And this guy's basically just reorganizing his army. I'm not really sure why he did this formation here. I think if he spread out his troops more, he would have had a better shot. Because I did not realize my men have no line of sight here, as you can see. I had to move them up to actually fire. And my Bokachi were just barely not in range of these guys. That's why I moved them up a little bit. And over on this side, this is where the action was for the beginning anyway. He moved his whole army up. And watch that Yari Ki barely gets in here before they run. Puts his general up. His Black Tortoise Force is getting pretty ripped apart. But these Spear Levy don't even make it. But I still have nothing going on over this side. I see this guy move his cav over here. I saw it a little too late to really stop it, but as you can see, he does get pretty good damage onto this Black Tortoise Force here before I could catch him. And I don't know if he didn't know that his unit wasn't running here. He did try to move, but it was too late. But here comes my veteran cav right behind. I didn't charge that cav in too because I figured it would be a waste. So I sent them up to here. Well, I didn't come at them either. I went around. As you can see, I stop and then I move. And I came at them from the back. And I routed his Yari key pretty quickly. I mean, they got right in the back. That charge is pretty much all they needed. And here's some action over here. He tries to... These are just reorganizing, but... And they're broken. This guy is basically done at this point. This unit's about to waver, about to run. And he has this one red bear up here that gets a couple shots, I think, on my Yari key here. But that guy's basically done. So over here, this guy moves in. So again, my red bears didn't have line of sight. I didn't realize this at the time. My Bokachi could shoot, but even they weren't really hitting anything from this angle. And he also brought an understrength unit here, a veteran unit that I think he had just used. But I got the first shot in, which was pretty useful. I also had my men spread out a lot. So did he, obviously, but I don't know if being on the hill helped at all. I don't know, actually, in Fall of the Samurai if that makes a difference anymore. My Bokachi were really not even firing that much. I think they couldn't really even see. But I opened up on this flank here. I actually had both these targeting. I tried to target both at one. And I had my general right here kiting this Yarikachi. And there's other Yarikachis over here. I basically would just... He kept trying to come up here. I just pulled them back. And my general pretty much just kites this guy all the way back here.
Their allies have forsaken them.
My red bears, move them up a little. And I moved my Yarikachi. I don't think he saw it. I was going to try to move him up here. Hit these guys on the flank. I made a mistake here. I moved them. I think I should have moved them further up here and then this way. So basically this battle is half over by now because this guy is totally, my ally is totally alone. But as you can see, these guys are getting shot up pretty good. They do reach his line though, which these Yarikachi hit an infantry. They're probably going to win. My general's still kiting this Yarikachi. I think he just sent them on attack and didn't really pay a whole lot of attention, it looks like, because they didn't even run once. And this other Yarikachi's just standing here. His general's still alive. I don't think I killed his general. My Yarikachi did some damage here, and then all his units are in. He still had this unit here, but that was running, so that was the end of the battle. Well, thank you for watching. Good game to my opponent, and thanks to my teammate. He really, I think he was the most important part of winning this, because at the end there is basically a 2-on-1 battle. And thank you for watching again, and I will see you soon.